Good morning. I'm Supritha, a research fellow at the Misra lab in the neuroendocrine unit. My presentation today is on how the self-reported appetite 1 year following sleep gastrectomy is similar in adolescents with obesity compared to those followed without surgery. Appetite changes, both homeostatic and hedonic, have been evaluated as a reason for weight loss post-metabolic and bariatric surgery. With the growing prevalence of severe obesity in adolescents, sleep gastrectomy is increasingly being performed at a younger age. Data regarding changes in appetite following sleep gastrectomy are conflicting in adults, with some studies showing no changes and others showing a decrease. And data evaluating appetite in adolescents after sleep gastrectomy, where the appetite is more flexible and hence plastic, are currently lacking. Our objective was to evaluate the changes in homeostatic and hedonic appetite in adolescents 1 year after sleep gastrectomy and compare them to adolescents with obesity who do not undergo surgery, and also to explore the relationship of these appetite changes after surgery with changes in hormones such as ghrelin, glucagon-like peptide, and peptide YY. Our sample size included 39 subjects between 13 and 21 years of age with severe obesity, and they were followed for a period of 1 year. 19 underwent sleep gastrectomy and 20 were non-surgical controls. The study visits occurred at baseline and 12-month, and for sleep gastrectomy participants, the baseline was prior to the surgery, and 12-month visit was done in reference to the date of surgery. At each study visit, fasting blood tests were completed, and the subjects completed a visual analog scale to assess appetite. Here we have the baseline table with baseline characteristics of the subjects. Here we can see the BMI and the weight between the groups. This table demonstrates the data at baseline 12-month and shows the 12-month change between the groups. The sleep gastrectomy group had a significant decrease in BMI at the 1 year point. If you notice, the fasting ghrelin and insulin decreased, while the glucagon-like peptide increased following sleep gastrectomy. This table demonstrates the changes in appetite, homeostatic, and hedonic recorded at baseline 12-month and shows the 12-month change. These questions listed under are measures of the visual analog scale. As we can see, there is no within or between group difference that was noted in the 1 year change in appetite in both these groups. Here we can see the associations between changes in hormones to changes in appetite. Changes in a measure of homeostatic appetite, specifically the VAS question, how much do you think you can eat, following sleep gastrectomy was associated inversely with changes in PYY and positively with changes in insulin, as demonstrated in these graphs. To conclude, 1 year after sleep gastrectomy, there is no change in appetite from pre-surgery levels in adolescents with obesity, and appetite changes were not associated with changes in BMI. And for future directions, larger studies with a longer duration of follow-up are needed, as it is important to evaluate the impact of long-term appetite changes on weight loss after sleep gastrectomy. That concludes my presentation. Thank you for your time.